Who really led his defense last week with a 10-tackle game. It's the Rams and the Falcons. All that.
Set to go, GOOO ready to do the honors. And off we go on EA Sports. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. They begin the drive with Williams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009-2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
Setting to throw on first down is Tua. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. So the completion gets him just a yard, and that will bring up second down. You talk about this Falcon defense. They're a top 5 unit right now against the pass in the league. In fact, they sit at number 5.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
Tagovailoa to throw on second down here. That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 34-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. From Falcon territory now, here's first and 10 at the 34. On play action, here's Tua. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. Well, this defense for the Falcons, they were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Well, they clearly wanted to come out, Charles, and be aggressive throwing the football, and they've been pretty efficient along with that aggressiveness. He's now 4 of 4 on this opening drive.
Yeah, and that's led to a fresh set of downs. I like what he's doing back there. You can tell he's at ease. Feels good about what he's doing. I think if I'm the play caller, I'm reading that and continuing to let him throw the football.
They'll get to him just inside the 15-yard line. And even after that fancy footwork we saw, a good job defensively to recover.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it. It really gets them amped up as they go forward.
9 yards on the play there, and it'll set them up first and goal. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to change things up? Because if you don't, they're going to put that ball in the end zone real soon.
Back at the 5-yard line now, second and goal. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. The third down battle won by Atlanta's defense. Solid coverage. Boswell's kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
After the successful field goal try, here's Boswell to send it away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the...
See what we can do.
Mark him down officially at the 34. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And a look here now at their fourth-year quarterback.
And you know how scouts always talk about checking all the boxes? I think this young man does exactly that when you're looking for an NFL quarterback. Proven leader. Teams went 43-6 while he was in college. Has speed, dual threat ability, and production off the charts while he was in school, and also did a nice job of limiting turnover. When you put it all together, there's a lot to be excited about for this young quarterback.
That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down. The Falcons at 500 now, 4-4 on the year. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Van Jefferson was the intended receiver, but now it's third down. You talk about this Rams defense. They're a tough unit to throw against, currently 4th toughest in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. Now back to throw. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
There's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Troy Anderson applying the pressure and picking up the sack. After 1 on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter. A tall task ahead of them here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. Here's Jake Bailey now. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. 4-4 their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or are they kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, yes, and yes? Because ultimately to me, 4-4 is about where they should be, because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've looked terrific. Other weeks where we wondered just how good is this team. They want to be consistent in their play, not consistently inconsistent, which is what they've been thus far. That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Robinson, he'll try the left side. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. 10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice gain.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Flush to his right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. Trying to fit it back over the middle, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Byron Murphy. And the Rams are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college.
A breakaway for Michael Thomas. Touchdown. Michael Thomas, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Rams are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Boswell good with the extra point, and the lead grows to 10-0. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra-quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Here are the Falcons as their offense heads back onto the field. And they are back to 500 now. The win last week, their 3rd in a row. And the question is this run coming too late to make a difference in the playoff race?
Great question. They definitely still have some work to do, but I think a lot of folks were writing this team off about 3 weeks ago, even some of their own fans. So I suggest you put some extra shots on the old bandwagon, because this team has rebounded.
They'll pitch it to Robinson. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage, because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in, your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
2nd and 15. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
So the completion good for 7 there, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Here's Tua. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Grady Jarrett making his presence felt. He gets the sack. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Yeah, and that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
So that, Charles, a season lead right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. He'll try to shake off the cobwebs from the interception he threw on the previous drive that led to the field goal, as now they're dealing with a little bit bigger of a deficit. 1st and 10. Byron Murphy there on the tackle.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22. Robinson gets the toss on the right side. And he can muster only a couple here to the 24. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. That's out to the left, flat and complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And this will be caught at the 30. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. His throw is incomplete.
So it looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. They'll look to throw again, sliding out of the pocket. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Continued struggles here in the 2nd quarter, and to me, you can pin a lot of them on an inability to convert 3rd downs. Add that most recent incompletion to the list of examples.
Oh my goodness.
They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important fourth down. Already down 2 scores. They're going to go for this rather than settle for 3. Again, he'll drop to throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And down inside the 15 he goes. One crisis averted, but they still need to move hastily.
That's another Falcon.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up second.
Well, that's a big defensive stop there, and it takes away a lot of the momentum from the offense coming off that big completion the prior snap. Give big credit to the defense for bouncing back.
Well, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. On play action, they'll throw to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Touchdown, Falcons! Van Jefferson from 17 yards out. And the Falcons get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes, heading into the locker room. This is right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed, and a lot of football, full half to be played. GOOO able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 13-7. Following the touchdown, here's GOOO to kick off. Shepard, he's going to sit on this one, and it's a touchback out to the 25-yard line. Well, the Rams going to take over late in this first half. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. On 1st down, Tagovailoa. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. At the 23, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to pass. Tua. That's caught. Puka Nacua. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Good work after the catch. Going to net them 23 and a first.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Tua now on 1st down. Pass complete there to Nacua. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Now a 2nd and 6. From midfield, here's Tua. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. And again, it's Tagovailoa. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
I feel like my man, Old Mo, momentum might be changing jerseys right now. Look at what they just got done. They scored a touchdown their last drive. Now here's a 3 and out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
So we've come to halftime. It's the visiting Rams taking the lead to the break. As we send you down 2. Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this mid-season contest. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. This taken in at the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25. The Falcons offense ready to get going to begin this 3rd quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Off the RPO, he completes it. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st. Robinson toss play left side. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
Okay. Give me a second.
They're going to look to throw. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
They'll set up to throw.
Jeez.
And this one is...
I had that much time. When you saw that.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone
I had that much
points
time
up on the
to throw
board.
that thing.
42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the 2nd half.
Okay.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. Charvarius Ward there to make the stop.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox.
My question was like, so you're supposed to be someone over there. Hold the bottle up, baby. Hold the bottle up.
2 and now on first down. Going to be taken in here by GOOO. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll bring up second down. On play action, here's Tua. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 35. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful you're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme, and you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 7. Off the play action, Tagovailoa. Heavy rush, and down he goes. They push him back 8 yards that time on second down.
They've gobbled up over 30 yards of turf so far, but a sack knocks them backwards. And that interrupts the momentum they were building. Good opportunity for the defense to escape this drive before they get to the end zone.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. From the gun, it's Tua. Under pressure, and they got to him again. It'll go in the books as a sack and a loss of a yard, but more importantly, it leads to fourth down. Here comes the Rams punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now, what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
They'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
That's the kind of play this offense desperately needed. They've got to be saying, our defense has kept us in the ball game. We're down, but we're certainly not out. And maybe that was the spark that they've been searching for.
And this is a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Getting out a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
Okay.
Second and 1. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. And As they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the fourth. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Back to throw here. Completes it to the fullback hand. And down to the 20 he'll go. The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the first down.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up the first down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he's got it. And the Falcons are going to be set up for the 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback.
Touchdown! Van Jefferson with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Falcons are an extra point away from taking the lead.
Oh my gosh.
And it's
Oh my gosh.
And the game remains tied. Oh boy.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th.
What's
as the
wrong,
kicks
baby? What's
away.
wrong? Are you hungry?
Shepard, he's going to sit on this one, and it's a touchback out to the 25-yard line. And the Rams now coming out on the field. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit short.
Yes.
And they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
So nothing doing there. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3. They couldn't get anything going there out on the right side of the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
The Rams on 3rd down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Here's Tua. Working the middle of the field, and he's got it incomplete. And he's going to have a Rams first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. But right there, he rose to the occasion late in a close game.
It's something he thought about, dreamed about, and worked on throughout his career. Because in these types of situations, he wasn't willing to allow extra coverage to keep. Keep all the receivers alive in a play. Never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
just enjoying
You annoying that girl?
Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Two are going to throw. Steps away to his left. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on second down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for it first, but he does get the last lap by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
Are you annoying her?
So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is third down. Now Tua. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. And now right out of the 2-minute break. We'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Boswell's kick is good. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the fourth, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score 2 0?
We made that field kick.
Right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they managed to clock exactly right.
And he returns this to the 22. So all eyes on the Falcons. Down 16-13. A little under 1:50 remaining. They've won 3 in a row, but they've got work to do if they want to get a 4th in a row as they come up on first down. They'll look to throw. Rolling to his left.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Come up short, low throw.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because That's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
He'll look to throw. That's caught by Pitts. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
19 tight. 19 tight. 19. 18 rush. 18 rush.
Back to throw. London holds this one in. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The Falcons going to... their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Just the one timeout remaining as they try to navigate this 2-minute drill. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Ritter. He's going to find Jefferson open downfield. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout. Here's Ritter. He'll buy some time right. That is incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Stop moving. Stop moving. Where's you lay right here? Nope.
Under 50 seconds to play. Here's 2nd and 10. Ritter looks to throw it. On the move to his left. Can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. A big play looming on 3rd down.
I made that kick. All I had to do was kick a field goal.
Now Ritter. Dancing to his left.
Oh, Lord, he had it.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Too far for a field goal. They've got to go. It's 4th down. Throwing now is Ritter. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have a Falcons first down, and he'll have it by 20 as it turns out to be a big gainer there on 4th down. Eluding the pressure. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. Late game, that hurts. Take the touchdown off the board.
No doubt about it, and this is where you make a great movie scene, right? Go in, rally the team. Okay, we lost points there. Let's get it back and go out and score again. Can he get it done?
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. And they're out of timeouts, remember, so this is going to have to be a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
flag accepted.
Still second down. Okay, ready?
Here comes second down.
Ready?
Here's Ritter.
Ah!
Incomplete. 1 second left to go. Maybe some temptation here to try to go for the win, but I think you got to kick the field goal.
I agree totally. When you look at the time left on the clock, that's not a spot where you take the gamble. Go ahead and kick the field goal here and take it from there.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. The Rams going to go ahead and use
If I had made that kick
their
earlier,
timeouts.
all I would have had to do
And
was
as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
For the Falcons field goal. A 39-yard attempt.
ah!
And he's not able to come through. This is no good. And that is how this game comes out.
All I would have had to do